I was going to school, I would want to be the best dressed, best groomed, and the most confident I could be. Today, I'm showing you how to do all of that. Let's start off with being the best dressed. Here's a few problems you have to tackle. Let's start off with the first one. I used to struggle with having no idea what to wear. This is where it's very important to find your own style. Think about the things you like, not just in your own wardrobe, but when you see it, you think, wow, I like this. This would look good on me. This could be from anywhere. Someone you see on TikTok, TV, even Instagram. Take a few screenshots and see what comes up. Right here is the next step, which is very important, and that is going to be shopping at new places. All those screenshots that you took, look for several different options and see what's best for you, whether it fits your budget better, or maybe this brand has one with slightly more details that will make you stand out, whether it's different texture, slightly different design, or a color you never really thought of. The key to this is experimenting, which is something I used to hate doing because I was way too scared of what other people thought of me. That is one thing I would not do if I was a teen again. I try not to have a lot of regrets, but one regret that I definitely had is caring way too much about what people thought. I remember buying brand new boots and I wanted to wear them to school, but I was way too scared. And eventually I did. And guess what? Nobody laughed at me. I started to receive compliments, which for me was something new. And I love that feeling, and it all came from experimenting. So try it out for yourself. You never know what you might like. And honestly, it gets boring shopping at the same brands. Everything just becomes way too repetitive and you start looking like a catalog for one specific brand. Don't be like that. Start trying new things. Another issue I had as a teen was thinking not having money was holding me back in my style. Now I can say firsthand that is just simply untrue. You could still do a lot with a little bit of money. Start shopping at places you never thought of. Even places like Target have way better options than you might think. Places like Walmart, places like Marshalls, Ross, all these places are very affordable, yet nobody checks them out because nobody wants to say that their jacket is from Target. I guarantee you, they have a lot better options than you might think. And if you don't believe me, we can check it out right now. Look at the selection Target has right now. This sweater would cost so much more from any other brand, and they have plenty just like it, as well as quarter zips, which everybody asks me, where do I get a good quarter zip? And look, these are all insanely affordable. There's genuinely so many good options at Target. This is exactly why I recommend this place to really stretch out your money. Now, grooming. You need a before school morning routine, and no, that does not mean waking up at 4 a.m. and meditating, doing a handstand. What this means is setting yourself up for the day. And what I would do as a teen is wake up earlier. Again, that does not mean 4 a.m., but even waking up with an extra 20 minutes, you can do a lot in 20 minutes. Here's everything you need to do before school. Let's start off with your hair. The next part of this morning routine is arguably one of the most important, and that is going to be doing your hair. I still stand by the fact that having the right hairstyle, doing your hair the right way, and with the right products can definitely make or break your appearance. And just to prove that, look at me right now. My hair is flat, my hair is undone, and if I left the house like this, there is no chance I'm getting any girl's attention. So let's change that. Let's fix our appearance by doing our hair with today's sponsor, Bloom On. Now, the thing I love about Bloom On, they have a variety of different products for every single hair type and hairstyle. So no matter what you're going for, they have the right products for you. And just for an example, here are the products that I'm going to be using today. The Bloom On Ascend is absolutely essential for me. It's a volume cream and works as a heat protectant, as well as the Cavalier Heavy Clay. But let's do my hair using these two products. First step is going to be the Ascend cream. Put a nice dime-sized amount and spread evenly throughout your hair. Now look, in between using your other products, your hair is probably still damp and therefore it's still a little heavy. Now you have two options. You can let it air dry, or if you're impatient as me, you could use a blow dryer. Now, because we use the Ascend cream, you could use your blow dryer on heat. I still like to keep it on medium, but that's just my preference. And now that it's a little bit more dry, we can go ahead and finish it off with the clay. Again, this is the Cavalier Heavy Clay. It's gonna give you a nice hold with a natural finish. And that's exactly why I like this one so much. That natural finish keeps your hair intact, yet still looks natural, and it looks like you're effortlessly, it's a very hard word to pronounce, looking good at the same time. Now, I like to scrunch my hair because I already have wavy hair, and scrunching it with clay, I just find that it lets me hold on to the natural waves that I have while pretty much locking them in place. Just like that, your hairstyle is done, and you're gonna be ready to look good throughout the entire day. So of course, any product you choose to get, whether it's the ones that I was talking about or any of your choosing, everything is gonna be 10% off using code Aaron. Bloom On's gonna be the first link in the description. Now, of course, the rest is simple. These are things you already know. Brushing your teeth, washing your face. Let's move on to something you might not know. Let's get a little personal. I was insecure in high school. Now, I never really thought I was ugly, but there was definitely a lot of things that I felt insecure about. There were definitely things that I wanted to change. One thing I did right was realizing that there were some things I could change. My best advice to you, if you are a teen in the same position, is focus in on the things you can change. You can do stuff to reduce your acne, get whiter teeth, better hair. Again, shout out Bloom On. But you cannot change your height. Believe me, I've tried. And if there's only one single thing that I could change as a teen, the one thing that I would do differently is not complain as much. When you complain, you're just gonna set yourself up for absolutely nothing. However, when you take action, you're gonna set yourself up for a better future, for a more confident future. which is something you definitely need to focus in on if you're in the same position. So instead of complaining and saying, I don't look good, do something about it. Take what I have to say in this video, and there's always more you could do. There's always something you could do to dress better with a new piece, new style. Again, the little things really do go such a long way, and little changes can set you up for a way better future. Now, one thing I learned is the importance of the right friends. That's not only during school, that's in general, but let's talk about this in school. Because if I was a teen, this is something else I would do differently. Talk to better people, talk to more ambitious people, talk to people who know more about you. One thing I learned recently is the smartest people ask the most questions. So if there's people that dress well and you like the way they dress, ask them where they shop, ask them their favorite places, ask them their favorite pieces. Not only are you making new friends, but you're learning something that is helping you, something that you are interested in. Of course, that could be about anything else as well. If you're into finance or business, start hanging around people that talk about those things so you could pick up on what they're saying. Now, of course, that's kind of limited when you're in school, but it's definitely something I would do if I was a teen. Now, look, whenever I do these kinds of videos, one thing I always get is, what if I have a dress code? Do what you can. That is another piece of advice that I wish I got sooner. Do what you can. If all you could do is wear accessories, then that's perfect. It's better than nothing. If you can't even wear accessories and all you could do is your hair, then I really hope that you're focusing in and getting the best hairstyle you could do. Again, shout out Blumon. And if you don't have money, if you can only spend $100, do what you can, or vice versa. $20 can go such a long way. It's all about doing the most with what you can and with what you have. That's the fun part. As a teen, I didn't understand this. It actually took me a while to understand this. Because I couldn't spend hundreds of dollars on new clothes, I just like to complain. I thought, wow, there is no hope for me. Because I don't have $200, there is no hope that I could dress better with new pieces. Not complaining is something that I wish I started doing earlier. Even if I couldn't buy new clothes, if I could find new ways to style the clothes that I have now, that's where you become very creative, and that's where you start to dress better. Because you're not really relying on new clothes, you're relying on your creativity, which is something nobody else can really copy. Just think about it. When you buy a shirt from H&M, how many other people have that same exact shirt? That is exactly what I would do as a teen. Like I mentioned earlier, there's always more that you could do. And if you want to see a video about some ways that you can glow up right now, I have a video that's going to show you exactly that. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.